Welcome to an episode of Portraits on Film. This time, I will be doing a fashion shoot with a beginner 35mm camera. You guessed it, the overhyped Canon AE1 program. I know it's not the best choice for a fashion shoot, but it's the only film camera I brought with me, so I hope these pictures turn out well. The idea is to fill an all-American car with flowers as the scenography in this dry field, and then bring in our model who is currently getting her makeup and hairstyle done. I'm guiding the florist and a scenographer on the angles I'm planned to shoot so they can arrange the flowers according to my vision. In the meantime, I'm taking some shots of the decorations on Kodak Gold film that I have left in my Canon AE1. Right off the bat, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. The only problem is there is too much sun and I'm planning a darker mood for the session. So I will start on the shaded side of the car. This here, for example, can be a really good starting point. It is still very sunny even though it's close to 6 p.m. So I have about an hour until golden hour to work on the first part of the shoot. Now that I'm done with Kodak Gold, it is time to load some Kodak Portra. The model, the makeup artist, and stylist have arrived. I use this time to discuss some last-minute details with the team and make sure everyone is on the same page. By the way, I'm shooting the first half of the session on Kodak Portrait 160 and the second part on Kodak Portrait 400 because I expect to lose light later on. Also, since it's my first time using Portra, I wanted to see how these two film stocks perform. The first shots of the roll already look great. I love the framing of the decoration and the sun flares on the 50mm lens. Brenda, our model, is fantastic. I'm really glad we chose her. Moving to the sunny side of the car, the team is helping with an umbrella to create the effect of an overcast day, which shoots the initial mood board better. However, there is no need to cover with the umbrella since clouds are now softening the sunlight. I'm impressed with how consistent Kodak Portra is in these two different situations. Since I finished the photos where the hair had to be perfect, I'm going back to the other side of the car where we can play around more with the flowers closer to her hair. This is definitely one of my favorites. There are two main reasons why the light inside of the auto is so beautiful. First, the white ceiling bounces a lot of light. Second, my friend Ray, who is also the producer, is holding a reflector, providing extra soft light on her face, making her stand out. I know I say this a lot, but this is probably on the top 3 of the day. Don't be like me and buy a lens hood, or you can always ask your friend to cover the camera from the sun. In case you're wondering, when the sun hits your lens from behind the model, it creates a dehaze effect that lowers the contrast and makes the image a bit flatter. It is an example, but in this case, I actually like it. Alright, the first half is done. Now changing to Kodak Portra 400. There is something about cloudy weather and portraits, it works 100% of the time. I love how this film stock renders skin tones. I can see why it's everyone's favorite. If you're wondering why I'm also carrying a Canon 5D Mark IV, it is because I didn't want to rely solely on film in case something went wrong and ruined everyone's work. After the shooting, I had to fly back to Germany and many things could go wrong, like getting my films exposed to X-ray. Luckily, that didn't happen, but I didn't know that at the time. If you also want to see some of the digital shots, check my latest post on my Instagram account. Here, I'm asking the scenographer to bring all the flowers to the other side of the car for the golden hour. The idea here was to have our model with messy hair and makeup as she was succumbing to madness after grieving, performance-wise of course. She did a great job and I love how cinematic these pictures look. For reference, we were playing sad, moody songs to help her get into the character. This one looks like an album cover, and I'm here for it. I decided to crop it square to emphasize this idea. This is exactly what I wanted to achieve. The disarmed face after the catharsis, almost accepting her destiny. These were some of the guidelines I was giving to her and she nailed it perfectly. And that was all for today. This was officially my first fashion shoot on film. Let me know your thoughts about it and if you prefer the Portra 160 session or the second part with Portra 400. I hope you liked this video and see you in the next one.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause